Hi everyone, my name is Kristin Hayes. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to be making this pretty birthday card. I actually made this birthday card for my aunt's birthday. Happy birthday, Aunt Pam. And I loved it so much I thought I would share it with you and we would make one together. So to get started, I have a piece here of crumb cake, and it's cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and I did score it 4 1/4. Then I have a piece, of early espresso, and this is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. I've already run this through the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine with this pretty cascading ribbon embossing folder. So we're not going to stick that on quite yet. Then I have a piece here. Now this is the Abigail Rose DSP, and I've got 2 pieces of it. So this first one is cut at 5 1/4 by 2, and this one is cut at, we're going to do it this side, 5 1/4 by 3/4, and I'm coloring this one in. So let me show you. I used it in my last video too, and I didn't color it, but this is how it looks before coloring, and I left one to do together. So let's do that. I'm going to take the dark petal pink, and I'm just going to outline the flower in the dark. I figured you didn't need to watch me color all of them in, so I went ahead and did that so it would take less time. So just outline, all right. And then I'm going to come in with the petal pink light and just fill those white spots in. Now I am leaving the leaves and the stems white just to add just some brightness to the card. You could easily color those in as well though if you wanted to. I thought about doing it in crumb cake, but again I wanted the card to be a little bit brighter. All right, so that's all there is to it to color that in. So we're going to adhere these 2 pieces together, and the easiest way I found to do this is to just put a little adhesive along the edge here. Just make sure you have the right edge, the correct edge I should say, and then I'm just going to line it up top to bottom, and you can leave, oops, I didn't cut that enough, but that's okay. You can leave as little or as much of this showing as you wanted. So let me just trim that with the paper trimmer. Here we go. I'll just bring it to 5 1/4. Alrighty. So we've got that piece. So let's put this one on the embossing folder, well, the early espresso that I ran through the embossing folder. And again, I just wanted a little bit of the early espresso showing. There we go. Now you can see I haven't cut exactly right. I'm just going to trim that a tiny bit with my scissors. You probably couldn't even tell, but sometimes it bothers me. There we go. So then what I have is I have a piece of petal pink. Now I've already run this through the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, and this was cut with the stylish, oh my goodness, stylish shapes die. All right, so these are the dies, and we are using the biggest circle and then the 3rd biggest circle. So I use the biggest on this petal pink, and then we're going to stamp and use the next one. Just don't want to lose this other little die. All right, so that's set here, and then I'm going to take a piece of basic white, and we're going to take the early espresso ink pad. Just ink that up and put it in the middle here. Very nice. And before I run that through, I'm just going to do, let me grab another piece of basic white here. I'm going to do the other sentiment, which is the happy birthday part. And that's from Go To Greetings. And this is great because it has happy birthday in 3 different sizes and fonts, and thinking of you, just a note, thank you. It's a really nice set to have. I have noticed with this Happy Birthday, the littler ones, not the bigger ones, they do shadow quite a bit. So you have to be really light with your touch. So we're going to ink that up in Petal Pink. There we go. Just don't want to press too hard or you'll get some shadowing. So we're going to run this through the embossing folder with this. Now this piece is actually from the Lighthouse dies, and I don't have the rest of them out right now, but this goes with the Lighthouse point stamp set, coordinates with that. But obviously you can always use it for whatever you want to use them for. All right, let me get this machine up here. Now I am using the magnetic plate. However, Stampin' Up has taken that off the market. Some people are reporting that the plates are actually separating them on them. I don't have that problem, but if you have bought one and you are having that problem, Stampin' Up is going to automatically issue you a refund. And you can still keep the plate and use it, you know, to the best that you can if you're having the problem. So we're just going to line those up. Let's see, run them right through. But hopefully they'll fix the problem and they'll come out with one that doesn't give anyone the separation issues. All right, so let's put this aside. We've got Happy Birthday. And we've got You Are Positively the Greatest. And then we can finish putting our card together. And then we do have these little elements to put on as well. All right. Oops, it's going to tip over on me. All right. So we're just going to adhere this to our base. I just love the pink and browns together. It looks so pretty to me. And then I didn't use dimensionals on this, surprise, surprise, but I did use it on the Happy Birthday, but I didn't want to stick it up too far. So we're going to do that there. And then the You Are the Greatest right in the center. And you could have used the middle die between these two, but I liked that, so that's what I went with. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on this Happy Birthday. Normally I would mat it closer by using that middle one, but I just really like the way this one looked today. So I'm going to put this right here at the top. And now our last step is I'm going to be using these solid faceted gems. And I'm just going to put some down here in the corner for some detailing. When you take off these gems, just make sure you are going under enough to get the adhesive that is on the bottom of them, because I have, you know, gone too fast and then left the adhesive on the sheet instead of on the element. There we go. And there we go. And that's all there is to it. Thank you so much for watching. And here's our original that we did. And I really appreciate your time. Have a great day.